Have you ever gone through an experience where you're rewatching a certain video or you're rereading a certain book, and it kind of feels like you've not seen the material before? It feels like you're reading a whole new thing and you've already gone through it. So I'm going to be sharing more on how this phenomenon actually touches on tolerance and acceptance. And I believe, especially in the world we're heading into, we really need to find ways to come together, let go of our differences, our different opinions, our different belief systems, and just come together for the greater good of humanity. I'm going to be sharing that in this video. Hi, my name is Eva. I'm an intuitive healer. I work with two modalities, one which is called quantum flow, which is all about rewiring your nervous system through techniques of breathwork, sound, and movement. And also the second modality is based on working with the Akashic records. And it's all about getting in touch with your true self, with your true identity, awakening your full potential by helping you identify your gifts and also helping you release all the belief systems, all the patterns that have been keeping you stuck in an old reality that is no longer you. I'm going to be sharing more on that at the end of this video, so make sure you tune in. And I'm also going to be introducing you to a new program that I'm launching this year, and I'd love for you to be part of that. So, I'm going to start my lesson for the week. Okay. So I've been doing this segment where I share my lesson for the week. And the reason why is that I want you to have a growth and evolution mentality as you go through this year. So aim every day to be a little bit better than who you were yesterday. I don't care how little that tiny step you're going to take forward, but just try to be better. And remember that your journey is your own. Don't try to be like any other person. Do it in your own way, in your own pace. And before the end of the year, you're going to be further along than where you currently are. So my lesson for this week is all about it does not matter how many times you have to restart. What people usually do, especially during this time of the year when you're setting your goals, your intentions, your resolutions for this new year, you're gonna miss a couple of steps, right? We're already on the fifth day, and chances are for some people they haven't even started committing to whatever they had said that they will stop doing or start doing in this new year. I don't care if it's the fifth day of the month, you can actually make an or set an intention that at whatever point you are, I can start right now. I don't want you to be getting to the end of this year and thinking like, where did the whole year go? So it doesn't matter even if it's 3 months down the line and you still haven't started. The minute you have that awareness of, okay, I really need to get serious, start then. I don't care if it's 3 months, 6 months, 7 months down the line, it's never too late to get started. So that's my lesson for this week. Now, all about tolerance and acceptance. Okay. This phenomenon of you're reading a material, right? You've already gone through. I'm currently redoing my course certifications, right, for soul realignment and quantum flow, which I'm going to be sharing more on that in the end of this video. I'm retaking the courses just to refresh my memory and make sure that I'm on point with the material that I'm going to be sharing with you if you happen to be my client. But funny thing is that I'm going through the material and kind of feels like I'm listening to it for the first time round. And it's so weird because it's something that I already had in me. I mean, I've already taken clients through that, but when I'm retaking the course, it feels like it's a whole new material. What actually changed between when I first took the courses like 2, 3 years ago and now? I've changed, my mentality has changed, my vibration has risen, all of that. So I'm not the same person that took the course the first time round. So the material right now, it's helping me go deeper into the lessons, into the material that I couldn't do before because for me, I was in a different vibrational mindset back then. This is the approach I want you to go through as you're going through life, especially when it comes to tolerance and acceptance. We're living in a reality where people are starting to argue about differing opinions and beliefs. And of course, the internet has made that easier for us, right? All you have to do is just open up your computer and just share your insights and all of that. Even what I'm doing right now, you might be watching this and maybe something in the back of your mind is like, huh, do I actually agree with that or not? That's well and good. What I've actually come to discover is that what your mind normally does is that if certain things just feel like it's a threat to your entire existence, meaning that it's gonna threaten you, the programs, the belief systems that have been keeping you or making you experience your current reality as it is right now. Remember, your belief system, whatever you believe is what you create in external reality. The minute you encounter material that threatens that, your mind kind of like shuts down. Sometimes you might go through an experience where you're listening to a certain video and you just happen to fall asleep. Not because the video is boring or anything, but because the material that's in that, it's too much for your mind to comprehend. Like your mind is not ready to listen. So it shuts down. It's gonna make you feel sleepy or distract you in a certain way because whatever material you're consuming right now, it threatens your entire belief system. And the minute you do that, your ego feels like, oh Lord, I'm about to die. So I need to do whatever I need to do to make sure that I don't die. So I'm gonna distract you, make you fall asleep, or do whatever just to keep you in this comfort zone that we're used to. This goes to even when we are interacting with other people. Sometimes you might have an opinion that's different from the people around you. Remember that if someone is not ready to hear you, I don't care how you're going to go about it. Okay, remember it's a defense mechanism. You're going to be threatening the entire value system, the entire belief system. And that expect not chaos, but expect someone to fight back when you're doing that. It's a normal response. So the attitude I want you to go through in this new year is that accept people for who they are and understand that maybe if they're not hearing you, if they're not ready to listen to the insights that you have to share, let them be. They're not ready. The very fact that you've even mentioned it is actually powerful enough. You've already put it somewhere in that circle, in their cycle. So when they're ready to actually hear you, even if it's 6 months, years, or whatever down the line, one day they're gonna have an aha moment when their mind is ready and they're gonna be like, oh, this is what she or he meant when they were saying this. Oh, and trust me, I've experienced that so many times. And even right now, my current experience of that is that last year, I was talking to a friend of mine on how I can actually upgrade my social media content, and all of that. And you were sharing insights. And I remember my friend giving me tips, and I wasn't ready to listen to her. So I listened to the tips. It was beautiful, constructive criticism. I listened to my friend. I sat down with it. I was like, you know what? Nah, I'm not ready for that. Completely forgot about it. Months down the line, some person approaches me or in one of my social media pages and like, hey, I kind of like your content, but I kind of think you can improve on this and this and this, and proceeds to list a number of things that I'm doing wrong with my content. And I'm like, I read through it, my mind got tired. I was like, you know what? I don't want to listen to it. I don't even want to go in that area. So I rejected it. I was having a conversation again with a friend of mine, another friend of mine, just last week, sharing the same ideologies, literally. And for some reason, because now I was ready to hear it, now whatever feedback that I was being given by my friend, now I could actually sit down and find a way to actually implement that. All year long, the universe sent me different people to get me to think differently about that, but I wasn't ready. But when I was ready, it made sense. My entire mindset before then was that I don't align with that. I don't think that is what I'm supposed to do. So I was in total rejection mode. Remember, my mind was keeping me safe, right? Or keeping me safe in quotes. But when I was ready to hear it, it just clicked in my head on what new things I can start implementing. So I'm going to start that in this new year and see how that goes. I wasn't ready to hear it before. And this is literally how we exist in this current reality. When you're sharing certain ideologies with certain people, maybe for you, it feels like this is it, this is the only path. But remember that the people around you might not be there yet. So you might share, they might attack you, they might reject you, they might do whatever it is they're going to do just to keep themselves safe. Be aware of that. But the very fact that you said it means that they're actually in the vibrational alignment to actually start receiving that kind of knowledge. Okay? So share it and don't attach so much into wanting them to accept it immediately. Understand that people will only hear you when they're ready to hear you. So this is how you can foster a lot of tolerance and acceptance by letting people be who they are. But by all means, don't use this whole narrative just to cause more division between yourself and your loved ones, yourself and the world. Accept people for who they are. Understand that we are all different. We're never going to see the world in the same way. And another thing that I also like you to remember is that your own truth does not have to be everyone else's truth. But remember, we see the world very differently. You might be seeing it from a different angle from me. So please do not judge another person just because they're not seeing through your own lens. Remember, your truth is your truth because that's the reality that you've created for yourself, your belief, and you have reasons and experiences to justify whatever truth that is. Not everyone is gifted or blessed enough to have the kind of experience you've had. They've lived a whole different reality from you. So again, and I stress this enough because I am seeing a lot of content online with people attacking each other just because they have different views. Just accept people for their own truth. Don't create more division. We do not need that. We need to find a way to come together for the betterment of humanity. I love to hear your thoughts on this, so do share in the comment section down below. And I'll also love to know, how do you think that we can actually start fostering more unity, more tolerance, more acceptance between in our own communities with your loved ones and all of that? What strategies are you going to start employing? I've shared mine, so I'd love to hear from you in the comment section down below. And also, do share with me also your lesson for the week. I'd love to hear from you because you never know who might read that comment and actually have an aha moment for themselves. Okay. You have no awareness of what powerful impact your words can have on another person. So I'm not going to underestimate that for you. Do subscribe to my channel and also click on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any content I share out here. Thank you so much for tuning into my video. I did promise I was going to share at the end of this video my beautiful spiritual mastery program that I'm launching, which is going to be a combination of the soul realignment work and also quantum flow. For the next 6 weeks, you're going to get personalized one-on-one coaching with me, and we're really going to go deeper into awakening your full potential. So this beautiful program is perfect for you. Let me just share my screen for a bit so that you don't get lost with me. So it's going to be a great fit for you if you're struggling with feeling emotionally drained and disconnected from your true life's purpose, if you feel that you're stuck in limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns, if you're struggling with unresolved trauma affecting your daily life, and probably this trauma you've carried with you for a very long time. If you're ready to say 2025 is the year that I'm letting all this go, this program will be a great fit for you. If you're lacking inner peace and struggling with stress and anxiety, this program will actually help you tap into that and fuck with the ability mentality that it does not matter what is happening around you, you can still stay in inner peace, in inner joy and gratitude and bliss and whatever, regardless of whatever is happening with you. So I'm going to be giving you tools to help you tap into that. If you're struggling with mental fog, if you have difficulty concentrating, and maybe even struggle with emotional overwhelm, if you're lacking clarity and direction on your spiritual journey, if you're looking for spiritual guidance but unable to access deeper states of intuition and inner guidance, this program will be a great fit to really help you connect with your true self, your soul. If you're lacking connection to your divine soul blueprint and also true self, and also if you're lacking the ability to manifest your desired goals, remember that in order for you to manifest, you gotta let the old reality, the old pieces of you go, right? The old patterns that no longer serve you. You have to let them go. And this program will actually help you release that and also awaken your ability to create a better and new reality that truly serves you. So if this feels good for you, let me show you how you can actually connect with me to go deeper. I'm going to invite you to book a discovery call with me. It's a complimentary 15 to 30 minutes call with me where we're actually going to determine if this program will be a great fit for you or I can recommend something else for you. So just scan the QR code on the screen right now, or I'm also going to be leaving the link to that in the description box down below. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you on the other side. And wishing you an amazing 2025 and looking forward to celebrating with each one of you as the year progresses. So thank you so much and love and blessings.